Friends, your attitude creates your reality. Let me tell you a story. Kerry and Terry both lose their jobs on the same day. Kerry goes home extremely bitter about it. Why me? I knew they did not like me. But who is going to hire me now? Surely my life is finished. Why is everybody else's life always better than mine? She just continues in this kind of self-pity and continues speaking to herself negatively for a couple of weeks. 1 month later, she's still wondering why she has not gotten back on her feet. Terry, on the other hand, goes home equally saddened by the situation, but she wants to encourage herself. She's determined to encourage herself, so she keeps telling herself, it's going to be okay. I'm going to get through this. She wakes up the next morning and writes down a list of all the skills that she has gained from her now former job. She wants to see if there is anything she can gain from it. As she writes down all the skills, she is pleasantly surprised because they are so much more than she had expected. In that moment, she gets an idea. She can become a freelancer, offer the same services to other companies, but still have her own freedom. Boom, she's back in the game. She finds new clients within 3 weeks and gets back to offering the same services, but now with freedom. What's the difference between these two ladies? They had the same circumstances, two totally different outcomes. You guessed it right. Their attitude is the difference. One chose a positive attitude, the other chose a negative attitude. Your attitude is determined by your thinking. You can choose to have an inner dialogue that is full of self-pity, that is full of self-defeat. Or you can choose to have an inner dialogue that is self-inspiring, self-motivating, that pushes you forward, like in the case of Terry. You have to make that choice. How can you improve on your attitude? How can you have a positive attitude? I'll give 3 tips for today. Number 1, surround yourself with positive people. Choose to surround yourself with people who inspire you. There are people you can hang around who just take from you. They're always criticizing. They're always drawing out energy from you and adding no value to your life. Choose to hang around people who add value to your life. Surround yourself with positive people. Number 2, feed your mind with positive material. What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? Well, you know it. Is it adding value to your life? If it is not, then commit yourself to reading positive material. Read something that is educational. Read something that is inspirational. Read something that adds value into your life. That way, it will improve your thoughts to become more positive thoughts because there is value in your life. Number 3, and the last thing I'm going to give today is choose how to respond to your circumstances. Granted, bad things are going to happen in life. We all face difficult situations from time to time. You could lose your job, like in the case of Terry and Kerry. But remember, it is not what happens to you that matters. It is how you respond to what matters, to what happens to you. How you respond makes all the difference. So choose to respond positively. Choose to ask yourself, what can I do to move forward? Ask yourself, what can I gain from this circumstance? What lessons can I learn? Find something good in whatever circumstance that you find yourself in. Try to move forward. Do not dwell on negativity. Dwelling on negativity will bring you down, like in the case of Kerry. It will bring you down. So choose to respond to your circumstances in a positive way. If you do those 3 things and you keep at it, because it takes time, it's a process, building a positive attitude could be a lifelong process for some people. Some people will build a muscle and it will become even more natural with time. But if you build a positive attitude, then and only then are you going to be able to create a great reality for your life. Thank you and goodbye.